see how this will work. So I've just left our little grocery store, headed back towards the camper. So I'm going to drive through the campground and leave this video running as I head back. Actually, probably need to stop and get gas, actually. So gas here, if you can't see it, it's $4.49 a gallon. And John has got a quarter tank, so while this sucks, I've got to do something about that. So anyway, here we go to the gas station. I don't know what they're building across the street, some kind of building. Anyway, I gotta get gas, I'll be back. Well, alright, I'm back. That sucks. So I got 15 and a half gallons of fuel, and it cost me $70.56. That's crazy. Thank God I don't need to get diesel. $4.79. Anyway, here we go. We're not going to rev this motor up at all, I guarantee you that. See if I can get across here and turn around. See if that'd be the easiest way to do this. Maybe somebody, if they come on, I got it. Come on, dude, come on. People don't just go ahead and do what I ask them to do. Something him to tell them. Try all these folks. Oh yeah, by the way, it's 68 right now according to the car. So yeah, I just had to go to the grocery store and stuff. I wanted to get some stuff. I want to try to make salsa verde or chili verde, which is like a pork roast, but the pork roast. Let's see if I can do this without dying, maybe. Okay, but the pork roast is braised and then slow cooked in a tomatella or tomatala sauce, whatever you call it. It's one of the things that looks like the tomatoes, but it's comes kind of like a little paperish type thing. It looks like a green tomato almost, Mexican green tomato. So anyway, you're supposed to roast them in the oven, like broil them. And then you're supposed to broil some Flavano peppers and some jalapeno peppers after you pull the seeds out of it. And you make your sauce and you put that stuff back in there, and then you slow cook it with that and onions and garlic and all that good stuff. Anyway, it looked like it'd be really good. So I want to see if I can make that sometime, not necessarily right now. It's just something I'm going to do. I had to go get meds at the big Walmart too. Yeah, you've been inside Walmart, they all suck, so this is no different. Anyway, so this is the road leading up to the little cutoff. Here's a dude selling oranges on the side of the road. Check him out. He's got a whole bunch of oranges. Everybody, you always see people stop there. I don't know, maybe it's a great deal on oranges if you want oranges. Who knows? So yeah, we're pretty quick, or pretty close to the thing, or to the park, from a bunch of other stuff. You can look over here, there's some cool little houses and stuff like that on this side of the road. But if you go on up past where we're at, there seems like there's always somebody begging for something, that kind of thing. And I don't know. That gets on my damn nerves. I liked when I was in Phoenix, they had some signs that was at the intersections that actually said, instead of giving these people money, you don't have to give these people money. And instead of giving them money, donate to some charities that help the homeless people. And I think it's probably a really good idea. But anyway, so here we are. You can start seeing some palm trees now. They lined up. So when I take a right, we're going to go into the RV park. If I go straight, there is a mobile home park back there. That's the Mountain Vista mobile home park. But as you can see, I'm fixing to go right, and I've got a guardhouse and a gate right here. Scan my little badge. So get a little key card when you check in. So the speed limit's 10. So you got to kind of creep through here. So I'm going to go down just the main aisle right now, and you kind of get a feel for it. And then we may do another loop or something. Well, I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn right here and then come back around that main aisle. So this is what they're calling the park models. They've got park models that are in, they got park models that are in the dog area, and then they've got certain areas of the park that no dogs are allowed. You're not supposed to be walking their dog or anything. And, you know, if you don't like the noise and you don't want to deal with it, you don't have to have it. You find some scattered RVs in here. There's a lot of neat looking bicycles and such. So that's a really cool one right there, that yellow one. I don't know, that's neat. So right in front of me is there's some folks out there playing some kind of sport, pickleball or something. So here we go. I don't know what the difference is between pickleball and, I guess this is tennis. So a lot of people over here playing tennis. And there's the dog park on the right. There's one of the two dog parks. We got multiples. You see people out walking their dogs and stuff. This parking over here is just areas in case if you got one of these park models, you really don't have the room to put two cars in here. So they put these parking spots over here. If you have more than one car, you get like a permit or something, I guess. And you park your other car over here that you don't use as much. But a lot of these are like it's like little trailers, but they add on. Every one of them's been added on to. Most all of them's got new flooring, and they do a lot of upgrades to these things inside. It's a big park. It's got like 1,100 spaces. So now we're going back around the outside edge. I've got my windows up, not speaking to anybody, just because sometimes they'll speak to you. If you got your windows down, we'll talk. I can't do that and take a video. You notice all the golf carts. But yeah, the palm trees make it nice. And then we're getting in, there's a few campers here. Yeah, the only screaming and hollering and bicycle riding and stuff going on here is all adults. Unless they heard you a three-wheel tricycle or bicycle, I guess. Everybody's out walking today. And if you look up there in front of me, so we got people walking dogs, we've got people riding their bicycles. You know, there's a lady there gardening, taking care of her little garden area, you know. It's a nice place. And if you was to see the outside walls, I don't guess you can see it right now. I may turn it in a minute. But anyway, you get on these outside walls. That's electric bikes they're riding. So these outside walls are built up, and a lot of them have like barbed wire type stuff on top of it, just to make sure that this secured area stays secured. Okay. So some more. I'm sure they're neighbors. Or I guess we're all neighbors of some sort. See, a lot of people too, if you look, they have these signs out in front that tells kind of where they're from, you know, what their name is and where they're from. So I'm just going to make like a big circle, and then I'm going to come back by the office, and you can see where we're staying. That one there is actually going to be sold, or is actually sold to a guy that's across the road from me. The young lady's riding her bicycle. So now you get into, on the right hand side, the dog park. On the left hand side is what they call the quads. So the quads have grass in the middle, and they have grills and all that stuff. It's a little bit nicer area with some shade trees and stuff, but you know, everything has an expense. So those are more expensive for sure. And then the people who live here or stay here actually have built this little garden. See the cactuses and stuff in here. It's actually a pretty nice little area. Of course, they've got gates around it, that way the dogs can go in and piss on the cactuses and kill them. See, they got cactuses all the way around the back side. I'm going to put it back so you can start seeing some of these motorhomes and stuff that we see. Because some of these are stupid expensive. We looked at a RV show on some of these motorhomes, the lower end ones that, well, I say lower ends. Like that one right there, the brown one, if it was, you know, like a 2008, and got a bunch of miles on it, they're still asking $250,000 and $260,000 for it. So U Street is where we're at. So you're going to see U Street coming up, but I'm going to pass it by and then come back to it. That way you get to see the office and all that good stuff from coming in on the main entrance. Right there on my left's our laundry. There's a spot over there with the whirlpool. It's got a spa there. And there's showers and stuff. There's some folks out walking their dogs. You can tell it looks kind of crowded, I know, but it's, you know, when you look at it, it's actually, you got a decent little area. And, you know, you've got good people around you. Everybody's nice. Everybody's friendly. Everybody just wants to walk around and talk to the neighbor and sit outside and shoot the breeze and have drinks. So you'll see a lot of people's got like outdoor refrigerators and stuff on their rigs, and they got a whole lot of extra lawn chairs that way. I'm gonna just turn down this one. You can kind of see that fence back there behind that one. I ain't been down this one to see what kind of campers we got. And yeah, see, check out some of these motorhomes. These things are stupid expensive. More electric bicycles. There's a guy up there on a 3-wheel bicycles. There's you a couple of 3-wheel bicycles. You know, Harley Davidson motorcycles. I've got a guy. I wanna see if I can figure out how to do it. I've got a guy, and I don't really want him to know I'm going over and do it at his house. But anyway, he's got a Harley. He's got an Indian motorcycle. It's actually got a airbrush painting of an Indian on the back, like the saddlebags, the hard saddlebags he's got. And then he has a airbrush picture of Hank Williams on it. You know, not Junior, but the original Hank Williams. And I just think it's really, really, really cool. So I guess that's where their water heater is on their little park model. So I think these are the non-pick section that we're in right now. So if you look directly ahead of me, you're going to see the RV office, or the office for the entire park. So and the guys on the little gators are the maintenance guys that go around and clean up messes and fix any kind of plumbing issues and all that. But yeah, the office area right here, that is a, I think there's another laundromat. There is a the pool and everything is over here. The shuffleboard court, I'll take a left here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So directly there, that is the pool that you can't see. It's got like a covered area or whatever for it. Right here is our shuffleboard, you know, where you push the pucks down through there. I don't ever see anybody playing. I asked about that, and I was told that that's clubs. You know, you like at the first of the year, you join a club, and then they all get together and play shuffleboard. And I don't know, it's weird. I didn't really like the way it was. So I'm going up just a little bit. That way I can turn and get back on that main little drag. And we're going to go back by the office, and I'll take you just like I'd go going home. And as you see, you can tell there's concrete pads for everybody to park their RVs and whatever. But yeah, it's without a doubt a pretty neat little place. You know, you get to know all your neighbors, or a lot of your neighbors anyway. Everybody's nice and friendly. And nobody's really looking for anything, you know, other than just be friendly. I know that they have a lot of shows. They have I guess they have a concert season. And if we were to be coming back next year, we could actually buy tickets for like $150, and it covers the entire season of concerts. Yep, I just pulled out in front of somebody. It'll be all right. Oh yes, and you do have to really watch the 10 miles an hour. A lot of these people do not look at the stop signs. They figure they're they're on a bicycle or something. They don't have to look. You ought to be watching for them. So you got to watch. And we're coming up on the office. It's going to be on the left-hand side. You also have, that's where the post office is at. That's where, you know, office stuff. That's where a lot of times they'll have food trucks. And it's also where you check in. And that's where the railroad is at. So they got a food truck up there now. I don't know how much you can see, but I'll put it over this way. So I'm fixing to pass an RV for a guy who's checking in now. It's a nice rig, it looks like. But they have the chicken wraps, lemonade, and so I forget, it's Rapido. So that's where. There's the big train thing. I'm sure I've showed y'all videos of that. That's where they have the train. Coming up on the stop sign, and then we're going to be going back to the house so I can unload these groceries. Oh yeah, and check out the cactuses. These people manicured and having their yards. So we're on U Street. So we can go right up here and hang a left. I seen that black one there. He's got it for sale. There's the Harley, or that Indian motorcycle. I ain't gonna take videos of man's motorcycle. He ain't home. Just seems weird. See, there's some of my neighbors just standing outside shooting the breeze, because what else you gonna do today? You know, walk around and enjoy the fact that it's pretty. And we're coming up on our spot here. We got some little torches outside that come on at night. We got our big lawn chairs and a couple more in case somebody comes over. Bikes are back there. It's a pretty day. But anyway, thank y'all for taking a ride with me. I'm finna take the groceries in, put everything up. Love y'all.